Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nyake and I'm so glad you guys have a little bit of time to spare with me, to hang out with me. I really appreciate you taking your time to come and engage with my content, and I really love hanging out with you guys here on the channel. So today, as I said in my last monthly spread, we are going to start a new journal because, well, I wanted to start a new journal. So previously my bullet journal was pretty plain. It was plain because that's what I thought would work for me, but I soon realized the limitations of a plain journal and how much setting up used to be such a struggle. So I looked up what other people in the bullet journaling community were doing, and I saw that they used dotted journals. So that's what I decided to get for my next journal. So I went in search for a journal and just figuring out where people get journals in Kenya. There's a hashtag bullet journal in Kenya. You can find a lot of people who bullet journal who are in Kenya and what they do. You can see a lot of stuff from there. So as I was going through the posts, I found a store called Hudesk, which stocks bullet journals, and that's where I got mine from. So I got my journal. It's written "Design the life that you love," and it's in the color gray. Gray is okay, I guess. I didn't want black because I had black before, so I just pinky punked it and got a gray journal. So it's a pretty standard bullet journal. It's a dot grid. The pages are actually dot grid, as you will see as I set up. It's a hardcover, and it's just pretty minimalist inside and out. It has a page divider and the handy dandy elastic for holding the journal together. So without further ado, let's just get into setting up the bullet journal. For all the details of the things that I use, the stationery that I use and where I get them, I will link all of them in the description bar below, but let's just get right into it. So remember, you can support the channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing the video so that a lot more people can see the video. And if you're a fan of this bullet journaling content, I have a playlist for you that you're going to access. You can access from my channel main page, or you can just wait to the end of the video. I will link a card that will take you directly to all my other spreads and all my bullet journaling content. So let's get right into it. So guys, welcome to my bullet journal setup. So I wanted to move from my 2020 first half of the year bullet journal that I'm just going to insert a very quick flip through right now, and just move into a new journal and just have a chance to try out a dotted journal before I make my final decision for 2021 which journal to go for. So I decided to go for this one. It was 1600 from hudesk. I think I've said that already, but let's get right into it. So my first page is the key page. So in my previous journal, I never used to really use the key as much, but I kind of knew a few things, and right now I do want to be a little bit more specific with the keys and just use a bullet journal a little bit more of how it's supposed to be used. So I'm setting up my key as the first thing. So I do have symbols to represent different things, tasks, whether the task has been finished, whether it's been scheduled or migrated or cancelled. And so I quickly set up that. If you want to see a full key or the things that I use, the colors and the symbols that I use, I'm gonna put a screenshot of this page on the blog, so you have to go and check out justake.com. You are going to find the symbols that I used, and they're gonna help you set up. So I did go with this little wavy with my gray brush pen that I got from Miniso. I really like the gray that it has and just how it's set up. So next I'm going to do the year in overview. So instead of doing the full year, because I wasn't going to go back and look at the dates in January, I decided to just do for the rest of the year. So I just titled my page the rest of 2020. Then I quickly just wrote the months that were left. So technically my bullet journals usually start in February, because that's what I've just decided they're going to start in February. So I wrote all the 6 months from now till February, which is the August, September, October, November. Then I highlighted the month title and I just quickly filled in there. I see people using stamps. I don't have stamps yet, so I have to do the pretty long route of just writing and writing and writing. I finished with the wave as well, and then next is a future log. So a future log is where you write all your future plans and stuff. So I had started with July, but then I quickly realized, wow, July is over, so I replaced it with January 2021, and then August, September, October, November, in December, and I quickly filled in the dates, and I'm going to highlight birthdays or things that I need to remember that I can actually book for earlier on. Like I know in September it's baby's birthday, so I already put it in there. Again, I finished with my gray brush pen. I like the kind of complimentary feel it's giving to the journal because it's kind of cool, so I really like it. So next is my goals page. So I did this a little bit different. In my earlier journal, I did not fill in the goals page because I was setting up my I used my vision board. If you guys didn't see the vision board video, it's up here, and I'm going to just, it's basically the same on my bullet journal except no pictures, just writing things. So I did subdivide it into a few things, like my career, a business that I'm undertaking, health and fitness, art and bullet journal. I added this one because it's a thing now, it's a thing. And then my home and my personal goals. Then I finished off as well with the gray brush pen, the feathery strokes, the wave, and just title goals. Then my next page is things to check out. So I do this from time to time just to make a quick note of things that I need to look into and learn and stuff like that. So because I'm not a movie person and I don't take music very seriously as seriously as a lot of people, I just listen to music because it's nice. I'm not a fan. I'm not like a fanatic. So I actually put things that I care about, like documentaries, some lessons, because I did sign up for Udemy classes and there are lessons that I need to take and I keep forgetting sometimes, or sometimes I need to buy some lessons. So lessons are there, and then books and tutorials. Tutorials is the one that usually gets full a lot. Books I strolled a little bit, but we're gonna pick it up. But yeah, so that was that. And then YouTube ideas page is another thing. Now I use this page actually a lot. So I divided it into love, hair, and lifestyle. I feel like those serve me for now, but I could be changing and switching them up a little bit soon, or adding a few more columns to the video ideas so they can serve me, because this is supposed to serve me for 6 months. I feel like I'm going to need to have another page, similar page, and maybe subdivide it even more. Page is the goals check-in. So this is something for accountability, I guess, purposes, like something that helps you look back into the goals that you wrote at the beginning of the year and see how far you're doing, what you have been up to and stuff. So I decided to write some prompts for this particular one. So I'm again going to leave the prompts on my blog, so you need to go check that out if you need some help in setting up prompts. But I went with a few really catchy prompts, like what I'm proud of, how I've been feeling, what do I need to get rid of, and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. Again, finished off with the waves, and the gray was doing good. So my next page is the writing prompts. So instead of saying blog ideas or stuff like that, I decided to do writing prompts because nowadays I started writing a lot more. Yeah, and it's kind of cool. And sometimes you just need something to prompt you to a thought process. So I want to notate all those down. I hope you've been keeping up with justakay.com, by there I've been sharing some heavy things over there. I've been sharing some heavy things over there, so I hope you've been really keeping tabs with that, because I've been using those prompts right here. So I just put a little sugar paper on there and then completed it with white marker lines just to create a little bit of a different feel to the pages. Then my next page is my workout schedule. So I find that I am able to step out more into working out if I do assign days for things. So usually I just write my plan, okay? Like in my previous journal, it was just Monday, this is what I'm doing, Tuesday I'm doing legs, Wednesday I'm doing this, Thursday I'm resting and stuff like that. It gives you a sense of structure, and I found that for the past 3 weeks I've been able to work out for more than 3 times a week, which is like my absolute minimum, because of just knowing what I'm supposed to do each day, and that really helps a lot. And then my final page is just a little psych let's do this page. So I just wrote let's do this with different pens, and I just wanted to add a little pizzazz to it. And I left a blank page because I do want to come back and do a quote page later on, but that you'll have to check out Instagram to see what quote page I went with and what I decided to do on that page. But that's basically it. I've just quickly set up my journal for the rest of the year. It's not like hula blue a lot of things, and I stuck with a pretty much white and black background because that looks good. So here's a little flip through, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.